কাশ্মীরের পথে ট্রেনে উঠছি।
In May 2022, as life started returning to normalcy post Corona, I too, with my family and friends, planned my vacation. The destination's Kashmir. Kolkata to Delhi and then connecting flight from Delhi to Srinagar. We almost missed our Srinagar flight at Delhi due to a delay in the flight from Kolkata. Had we used the airport shuttle at Delhi to transfer between terminals instead of a private transport, we would have definitely missed it. With a lot of running and requests to skip queues, we were just in time to manage the Delhi Srinagar flight. However, traveling from Kolkata and having a connecting flight, this experience was not new to me. As we approached Srinagar, we got a fantastic aerial view of the Pir Panjal ranges and the magnificent Kashmir Valley. Finally, after a lot of adventure at Delhi airport, we managed to reach Srinagar in time. Though we had skipped lunch, the enthusiasm was clearly visible on our faces. The magnificent aerial view had actually compensated all our tiring journey.
হ্যালো,
The relaxing cool breeze was the relief from the Kolkata heat. The beautiful cottages, the background, and the weather reminded us of Zurich. On our way to hotel, we came across the 100-year-old wooden bridge on the Jhelum River. There was not much of a view from our hotel. It was mostly surrounded by other hotels.
কলকাতার ফ্লাইট লেট করায়
Finally, we made up for our skipped lunch with some snacks, pakoras and french fries.
হয়েছে পরের কানেক্টিং ফ্লাইট, সবাই ক্ষুধার্ত। তো এই অবশেষে আমরা শ্রীনগর পৌঁছে গরম গরম পাকোড়া আর ফ্রেঞ্চ ফ্রাই। কেমন লাগছে? কেমন লাগছে?
The final attraction of the day was a box of fresh cherries bought from Srinagar market, 100 rupees per box. And that's how we spent our first night at Srinagar. The next day, a bright sunny morning, we left for our Srinagar sightseeing on our pre-booked traveler. Our hotel, Hotel Heritage, can be seen behind.
সবাই যাচ্ছি ট্রাভেলারে করে শ্রীনগর সাইট।
Within minutes of leaving our hotel, we reached a part of the famous Dal Lake. This can be considered as the starting point of the Dal Lake. We could see rows of houseboats along the Dal Lake, and floating around the Dal Lake were beautiful shikaras. Behind the houseboat are the willow trees, the same willow trees from which cricket bats are made and are used all over the world. Leaving Dal Lake, we took the uphill road to the famous Shankaracharya temple. There was a huge rush at the Shankaracharya temple. Due to congestion, our car could not take us to the steps of the Shankaracharya temple. We hired an auto to save some time. From here on, we need to climb up 250 steps to reach the temple. At this point, we realized that we were almost there. As we reached closer to the Shiva temple, we got a beautiful 360-degree glimpse of entire Srinagar. We could see the Dal Lake and how the houseboats are organized along it, forming little colonies within the lake. The final phase with steep stairs.
भैया चलो चलो भैया
हाँ. A satisfactory view of entire Srinagar from the temple compound. And a close-up on how the houseboats are stationed along the Dal Lake. From Shankaracharya temple, we drove again along the Dal Lake towards Nishat Park. Nishat Park is one of the Mughal gardens. En route, we came across a houseboat used for marriage occasions. Being a Sunday, Nishat Park was also a little more crowded than usual. We were thrilled to see that the seasonal flowers had already started to bloom there. Our mood was a bit dampened when we found out that my friend has lost his camera bag and lens. From Nishat Park, we went to the famous restaurant Moghal Darbar. We wanted to grab a dish of the famous Kashmiri wazwa. Considering 4 adults and 3 children, we were suggested by the waiter to have only one dish of wazwa and that would be enough. If required, he would serve us more. And we waited anxiously for the dish.
The long-awaited Kashmiri wazwa.
It was an all-meaty affair, with meat as starter, meat as main course, meat as side dish, and meat as dessert. Post-lunch, we visited another Mughal garden, the Shalimar Bagh. I caught a glimpse of snow on a distant mountain. We saw people taking a dip in the fountains of the Shalimar Bagh. Had we known this earlier, we would have definitely prepared ourselves. Coming out of Shalimar Bagh, the weather got cloudy and it started to rain. Though our plan for Shikara ride on that evening was partially jeopardized, the game of light and shadow gave us an unseen glimpse of the Dal Lake. At around 6:30 in the evening, the rain halted and we decided to take a short Shikara ride.
Finally taking a short ride শিকারায় একটা শর্ট রাইড নিচ্ছি আমরা।
হ্যাঁ করো, বেশি ঝুঁকো না বাস।
আমরা দিচ্ছি
ঠিক আছে
যাও দিদি পাশে যাও দিদি পাশে আগাও টাকা
And with that lovely Shikara ride, our second day of excursion came to an end. Though we were a bit low with the loss of my friend's camera lens, somewhere in our heart there was a little bit of hope of getting it back.